My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Virgos. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading of 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting my channel and myself. Love you guys incredibly, and thank you so much for your love and devotion towards me. This 5 card love reading includes where the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, the fourth the past, the fifth the future. Then I'm going to draw a vampire oracle for you, and then a favole, and then one from the French card of Le Tarot Interdit Vampiria. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. Lord of Grails, King of Cups. Okay. An act of diplomacy maybe, but what I'm kind of getting here is, for the ones who are single, especially the single ones, but this could also be for the ones who are currently in a relationship or even in a courtship phase, is that if you're in a relationship with somebody, it's like you're adding so much comfort, support, groundedness. I think I even mentioned this to Taurus. You could even currently be with a Taurus or even have Taurus placement somewhere. But either way, I do see that you're a very comforting, loving, nurturing, supportive, balanced, authentic, down to earth, especially the grounded part, because, it's like Virgos, I admire and love Virgos because I find you guys realistic, rational thinkers. You guys are really good at, reading between the lines. You guys are, really good professors. You guys are good writers and stuff like that, editors for that reason. But yeah, it's like you guys just pretty much have this realistic mindset about, any kind of, love and courtship for that matter. So, but it looks like that you're adding so much, a bit more love and support, whoever, is watching and stuff like that. But either way, I love that for the ones who are currently in the relationship. Now, for the ones who are single, it just, shows the same thing. It's that you're a very caring, loving, nurturing individual. You could, well, maybe, you still haven't found Mr. or Mrs. Right yet, but you have actually, the key, themes or, terms, that really define a perfect individual, to be offering, a lot of love and romance, in any kind of relationship. So I really hope you'll find Mr. or Mrs. Right real soon, or maybe you're in a courtship phase with them, however it resonates in any way. But yeah, or you can even have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart. But who's the other person? 8 of Grails. Okay, now the 8 of Grails has 2 different meanings. Again, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for that matter. But it could also mean that this person could be heading away from somebody, or they could be heading towards you. Yeah, I mean, again, you could be heading away. I mean, the thing is, I'm not really getting the word divorce or breakup unless that is what's actually taking place here, because that's what, you could be heading away from somebody too, and the other person could also be heading away from you. So that's one aspect of what divorce and breakup is all about. But it could also be, that, well, you both are going to be, meeting each other, just, miraculously, unexpected, where your eyes, will meet, or your hands touch, or no matter what happens, just in any way, but yeah, the 8 of Grails is kind of differently, it's hard to really define, exactly, the real actual, the actions that are taking place regarding the 8 of Cups, especially, in this reading and stuff like that. But again, take it how it resonates. Because the relationship, there's 4 of Grails. Okay, I'm sensing hesitancy. I mean, the thing is, for the ones who are single, I can sense that maybe you're not quite confident in the sense yet, or maybe you're not ready yet to find Mr. or Mrs. Right yet. Maybe, you have been through, so many rejections where at a certain point, if somebody were to approach you, you just kind of think, well, I really need to have some me time. You are definitely the Empress and the Hermit. It's new beginnings, fertility, but it's also about wanting to kind of go within and just kind of think, I need to have a personal break now. 100% your prerogative in any way. But yeah, I do sense hesitancy. And even, regarding this relationship between you and the other person, I also do sense hesitancy. So, again, take it how it resonates. If you're currently in a divorce or breakup, I really hope the best no matter what. And, but yeah, or even if in any kind of courtship phase, if something just doesn't feel right, no matter what, please, don't feel like that you have to be pushing yourself to be, heading towards or, to stay in this relationship, that you might have, second thoughts about, because, it's like, if your gut instinct says, I cannot be with this man or woman in any way, please just, we'll do everything it takes just to kind of, part ways, and that's what also could be taking place as well. Wow, intense. The past, 8 of Scepters. Okay, I think I gave this reading to maybe even Taurus or Aries for that matter. again, Eight of Wands is also has different, themes and stuff like that, because it's also about, yeah, traveling, heading towards something, or heading away from somebody. So, again, take this reading how it resonates. If you're facing a breakup or divorce, or you're currently in a breakup or divorce, and maybe you've already, both suffered, those two terms, okay, I want to wish you all the best. Hopefully everything did work out in current times, or is still working out, and hopefully, the future will look nicer and brighter no matter what, whether you're in a single situation or in a relationship, no matter what. But I just want to wish you all the best no matter what regarding this Eight of Wands. Or you could have, traveled, to have met this person, or either way. Again, take it how it resonates, but the Eight of Wands is definitely about traveling, heading away from something, or heading towards something. So, future. Prince of Skulls, so Knight of Pentacles, okay. It could be, that you could end up with a fellow earth sign for that matter, but, it could also be that you're heading away from something in a slow but determined manner, but you could also be leaving something in a slow but certain manner as well. So, you could be heading towards divorce or breakup, or you could be heading towards an announcement of engagement, wedding, no matter what, but something is definitely heading towards you in a slow but certain manner. So whatever, again, take this reading how it resonates. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, hopefully it ends up still in a very positive manner no matter what, and I want to wish you all the best of luck. And I'm also here for personal readings if you guys want to have personal readings, to ask more for clarification regarding love in any way. So... Now, what does Oracle have? Love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love, and lasting commitment. Okay. You could end up in a long-lasting commitment. You could be with, eternal love no matter what. So I really hope the best for you. Though, the Four of Cups about hesitancy is something that you'll want to do some, deep internal research, regarding why you feel kind of hesitant. Because if something is really not working out for you, if you really kind of think, well, I'm really not... ready, in the mood, I don't really want to be with this man or woman, whoever you're currently courting in this setting for now. But eventually, something slow but certain. So this is pretty much, eternal lasting love that's probably heading towards you in the future. Again, I can't say when or how. You guys could be already in a long lasting, forever, long-lasting, love, connection in current times. So this could still be taking place in the future as well. And again, just take how this reading resonates, because there's definitely so many mixed, senses and signals in this reading. Okay, what does Favoli have? Okay, Nine of Flowers, which is Nine of Pentacles, abundance and fulfillment galore. So no matter what, it's like, something, you will definitely, get a happy ending, whether or not you're in a very, difficult position right now. But in the end, I do see a beautiful, happy ending. It could be, again, with a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or another Virgo, because I mentioned in my previous reading that you could be with a heading towards another Virgo for that matter. But either way, the Nine of Pentacles is definitely fulfillment no matter what. So, again, take this reading how it resonates. It doesn't per se have to be resonating at all. I mean, I did mention the different types of themes, from singlehood to courtship to, happy, long-lasting marriages to breakups or divorces. So, again, take it how it resonates, and hopefully everything will work out. But I do see a beautiful, happy ending no matter what. Okay, let's see what our beautiful French deck has. The Page of Wands. Okay, so you're definitely going out on a journey, or there's definitely a journey taking place, because that's what the Page of Wands is all about, is that you're pretty much heading outward. Now, for the ones, I feel like that this is mostly focused on the single ones in this relationship, that you're definitely going to be finding Mr. and Mrs. True Love for the rest of your life. Eventually, I love how realistic and rational, you are, because, in order to find love, you actually have to go out on this personal journey. It's like the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, but this isn't the Fool card, but this is still, just kind of going on this journey and thinking, okay, we're going to find, this Mr. and Mrs. Right in our life, and everything is just going to work out no matter what. Okay. Well, all my beautiful Virgos, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for your love and devotion towards my channel and myself. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'll be doing general readings again, so for now I'm just doing general love and general readings, but if you want a personal reading, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and post in the little discussion box that you want a personal reading, and then I'll start the process with my email, and then we'll get it started. But anyway, thank you so much for your love and devotion. Love you guys incredibly, and want to wish you all the best of luck on this love journey.